Hello and thanks for joining us on a very emotional day in Plymouth, honoring that Wayzata officer killed on the job.
At his funeral Thursday, there were hugs, tears, and a touching message.
On September 8th, 2017, a piece of myself and everyone who knew and loved Bill died with him on that day. But I am comforted in knowing those pieces will be looked after Bill, husband, father, partner, and ultimately friend.
Those who worked with Officer Mathews remember him as a happy-go-lucky, smiling professional.
And to the communities where he lived and patrolled, they simply knew him as Bill. Delane Cleveland has more on his impact and the procession where so many paid their respects.
I've never seen anything like this in my life.
They came by the thousands.
We're here because we love you and want to honor your husband and your dad.
Law enforcement officers from near and far gathered in Plymouth to honor one of their own.
Yes, Bill had a big heart, a strong work ethic, and we all know he was a nice guy. But to me, he was a dedicated partner.
Wayzata Police Officer Bill Mathews was only 47 when he was killed last Friday while picking up debris along Highway 12. It was a life taken much too soon, but today wasn't about saying goodbye.
With Bill, there was never goodbye. And in his own words, after every shift, he'd simply say, enjoy.
The funeral was only part of the spectacle. Outside the walls of Wayzata Free Church, hundreds lined the procession route as a show of support for the man who gave his life while trying to make his community a better place.
It's amazing supporting this family. I work over at home base. I know the family, I know Wyatt, and we care a lot about the people here. And we need to show our support with something like this.
Jenna Haskovitz works for the Wayzata School District. She joined several of her coworkers on this afternoon to pay their respects.
People came from all over to show their support and love, and we're all together on this.
Matthews' death highlights the dangers that law enforcement face on a daily basis. It's a danger every one of the officers in this procession know all too well as they make their way to Bill Mathews' final resting place.
Bill, we love you beyond words. You will always be our hero.
In Plymouth, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
A total of 2,400 people attended Officer Mathews' funeral, 1,900 of whom were law enforcement.